I have been discovering over the past month how to show up for myself. And I've discovered that I don't want to do that every day. I really don't. But somehow you can't run away from yourself. You wake up and there you are. So you might as well make the most of it. I don't know what percentage of our lives we spend sleeping, what percentage of our lives we spend on the toilet, taking a shower, washing dishes, wiping a counter. Ooh, look at me rhyming. But out of all that time in our life that we spend doing all the things that we don't really want to do, and if you have a job that you don't really enjoy, I mean, you can count that too. You break away, you figure out how much time is actually spent on me or doing those things that make me fulfill my sense of purpose. Some people just get down and depressed about it. They lose hope. And I understand that because you lose sight of the light. Why am I rhyming? You lose sight of what it is that you're looking for, your purpose and what you want from this life. And we all lose our way from time to time. I don't think anyone is happy at all times, nor should you be. Enjoy the full spectrum of what it means to be a human, what it means to be a person on this planet. And that's a very varied experience. My daughter was struggling this morning, and we had a long conversation. She said, I just don't understand why, if we can't stay happy, why get up and try every day? But that's so key. And I said, well, why do you wash dishes? Why do you wash dishes every day if you know that they're going to be dirty again? She said, well, I thought that's why you buy paper plates. And she's right. I don't want to wash dishes every day. But see, that's a solution. So now I'm going to put it to you. If you don't like something that's happening in your life, change it. You have to identify it first. Figure out what it is. I don't like to wash dishes. Plates is the solution. Paper plates. Find your paper plate. And minimize those things that don't bring you joy. I'm no therapist. I mean, I come from a different time. I think when I was growing up, there was more of a sense of survival, and outside forces were keeping us back from our potential, or at least that's how I understood the world. That was the lens that I viewed it from. So I demonized those things that prevented me from finding my happy. And every day is a survival. You're fighting. That's why we say, not today, Satan, because, we're not trying to be held back. We're choosing happy. And that's what you have to do. You have to choose how you want to feel. Emotions, they can be so mutable, so subjective. You have the power. You have the Harry Potter power. Reach within you. Find your core source of strength. And for some people, it's God. For some people, it's the universe. But it's yours. You have the energy. You have the blood running through your veins. And if you have your wits about you, you can make choices. And those choices should bring you closer to your purpose. So if you don't feel like you're aligned, wake up and take hold of what it is that you want to do. Take a hold of your path and your future and the way that you want to go. I don't have all the answers. I'm just one single mom out here in the universe, making it day by day. I'm also on this planet with you, though. So maybe I can take your hand. And sometimes it's easier, right? I've had some low moments and I've had to pick myself up. So it's a little, the mechanics of it's a little bit tough. But when you have somebody whose hand is reached out that you can grab, the warmth that comes from that, even if it's just a moment of concern, is great. And we don't need to see each other fully to do that for one another. So I want to encourage you to reach out and offer a hand, even if it's a few moments. And I'm not talking about paying that guy that's standing at the corner of the street who has a beautifully curated sign talking about his 15 children that he can't afford to feed. I don't know. I guess in my mind's eye, if you have time to make a sign, you probably have time to go make some money too. So, maybe support a musician though. They're at least trying. But no, it's just nice. Offer a helping hand, and also I think maybe that might help to remind you of the direction that you're headed as well, or at least remind you of what brings you joy, and then you can branch off from there. I'm no scientist, but you have to be, in a sense, you have to discover trial and error. Try something that's positive, that's not going to get you hurt, killed, in jail. Try something new. Do something different. If what you are doing does not bring you joy. For my child, she has time on her hands. And I'm like, this is the time when you need to be out there discovering what it is that makes you happy and what your passion is. So just give it a shot. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just you and your life. You and your today. So I hope the sun shines a little brighter for you as you walk into your day. If you're struggling to get out of bed, maybe just turn the covers. Maybe take one foot out. Let the cool air in your bedroom flow past the stubble on your ankle. See how that makes you feel. Go on ahead and make your way. You got to go to the bathroom. So at a minimum, you got to do that. Agree with me there. If you're past that point, then I don't know. But once you make it past that, go on ahead and jump in the shower. Maybe pull out that Himalayan salt scrub and treat yourself, even if it's for a few minutes. Show yourself some love, because no matter who you are or where you are, you definitely deserve that. We all do. So I hope the sun shines a little brighter for you today. And I hope you can see it. Look through the trees. Hope the clouds part. For you, so that you can remember what it is that makes you happy. You know what's interesting? When you're at work or you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, you keep looking forward to that moment when it's going to end, right? And you think of all the wonderful things you could be doing with this time other than what you're currently doing. So then it's done. The situation that you're in is over, and this time opens up for you. And what do you do with it? You completely forget all the wonderful, glorious plans that you had. Am I right? You forget what it is that you would do if you had all this time. That's a scary thing too, because that's another thing we're like, if we had all this money, I would do X, Y, Z. I would buy an island. I would get a mansion. But then see, when you get the money, when you get the time, you forget how to spend it. Start blowing it on ridiculous things. Or you just get real sad and depressed. I don't want that for you. So I told my daughter, keep a notebook at the side of your bed. And when something brings you joy, or, you could just use your phone. It is the modern era. You don't have to get your rock and chisel out, 10 Commandments style, the joys that you've discovered, what brings you joy in your life. But yeah, once you find something that makes you happy, maybe it's a little kid. Kids make you happy. Go find situations that will put you closer to that source of joy. Maybe you want to volunteer at the YMCA, honey. Maybe you want to work in the daycare. Maybe you just want to go for a walk. Do like Queen Elizabeth and just get up and go. Let science work for you. Let those endorphins release the endorphins. Whatever it is, just know that you are not alone. Everybody struggles with this. You are not crazy. And you don't have to resort to this line of thinking that it all needs to end or there's no hope, because there's always hope. There's always a new day, even in the worst situation. Even when you're at the lowest low, you can always go up. There's always direction. So you just have to open your eyes, take a hold of it. I don't know, people. I didn't want to be here right now. I'm just talking because I needed to show up. And this is me taking the baby step. Out of the bed. Next step, shower. So I'm telling you like it is. I hope that the clouds part for you, the sun shines a little brighter, and that you get into your day and just appreciate the fact that you are breathing and you are contributing, and you are, whether you feel like it or not, you're a part of this beautiful, messy world. Share yourself with it, and I promise you, good things will come. This is The Way Forward, and you've been listening to your host, Better Moody. Shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. And I will see you on the next episode. Have a great day.